It's been such an interesting year for Michelle Kwan, especially away from the ice. She just finished her first quarter at UCLA, so excited to get an A- in one of her courses. And she's managed to work out a good practice routine in the Los Angeles area. She drives to one rink in the morning, does school in the afternoon, and then drives to a different rink in the evening to practice. And while she has definitely been challenged off the ice, people wonder if Michelle is being challenged on the ice. And if not, that would lead to being overconfident. Michelle says she's not worried about being overconfident, rather she's worried about being complacent.
I never fear of being overconfident because mentally I don't allow myself to, because I always think I can do better, I can do better, I can do better. But one thing I do fear, and Frank and I always talk about it, is staying the same and not pushing yourself enough. And this year it's been hard, but I'm trying to push the envelope. I'm trying to go for it. I'm trying to sort of tease myself with like triples and other things that I haven't done before.
Criticisms that she's had, of course, is the jumps. She knows the skaters behind her are doing triple combinations and the triple axel. She doesn't want to be left behind. One of the biggest controversies is why she will not change the triple jump in the short program. She continues to do the triple toe, which is easier than a flip or a loop. She's a little afraid now to be left behind.
Maria recently finished second at the Russian Nationals, and it was a bitter defeat to her arch rival in Russia, Irina Slutskaya. But that defeat paled next to Maria's car being bombed by vandals. Nevertheless, it didn't seem to bother her that much.
Even from the very beginning, I tried to think that it was just a car, and in my opinion, nothing terrible has happened to anybody. Nobody died or at least got injured. I mean, it's part of life, and I had to go on. For a short period of time, I was kind of mad at all that. But then I thought, I have to fight, I have to convince. Maybe the construction of the program was great and easy, so I did skate well. But the adrenaline that was noticed during the skating, I think because I was just very tired.
Maria feeling the effects of spending 24 hours in the police station before her national championships, filling out forms and answering questions about the car bombing. Maria, Michelle, and the rest of the ladies when we come back to Tokyo. Well, since finishing second at the 1999 World Championships, she has been undefeated. Here is 19-year-old Michelle Kwan of the United States.
Different but mature look for Michelle.
What she'll want to do to have success with this combination is keep the speed up going through the jump so that she has good speed on the landing of the second jump. The first, the triple lutz, the double toe. Very nice and in control.
And that's what she was struggling with yesterday in practice. Again, a champion elevating your performance.
That's the jump that Rosalind was mentioning that she'll want to do either a triple flip or a triple loop on to bump up the difficulty factor in her program.
nice positions in the combination spin.
First to skate in the ladies short program, a clean routine by Michelle Kwan of the United States. Can it be beaten? We will see her marks when we come back.
We're back in Tokyo, Japan. Michelle Kwan and her coach, Frank Carroll, wait for her marks.
This is the triple Lutz. Look at the height that she gets and the very sure-footedness that she has to land those two jumps back to back. Great start.
Well, she's got beautiful leg position in those jumps and beautiful extension here on the spiral. That, of course, is her famous signature inside edge, rotating over onto an outside edge. And here's the triple toe loop that she does. And again, for 2 years now, since the Olympics, she's been criticized. Why won't she make it a harder jump, a loop or a flip? Again, they think she even could have been higher in Nagano if she had made that short program tougher.
And now the required elements marks for Michelle Kwan of the United States.
And I think we would see those marks again so much higher. I hate to keep hammering the fact that a triple flip would bring those up probably to a 5.8, 5.9.
5.7, 5.7, 5.7.
Very consistent, but the second set of marks, that is the presentation marks, I'm sure will come up because of the quality within her skating. Don't forget, over her career, she has received 42 6.0s. Not far off there.
5.8s across the board for Michelle Kwan for presentation.
There's not much left to be said for Michelle Kwan. She came to Japan, she saw her competitors, and she conquered them for a first-place finish. Now here's Dee Lynam.
Michelle Kwan, who actually got here earlier than some of the other competitors. Michelle, what do you think? What does that do? Is there an advantage to getting here a little early? Because it is such a far trip for so many people.
Well, a lot of people think, you know, if I go a little early or a little later, then I won't have jet lag. But for me, I like to be comfortable in my surroundings. And so I'm glad that I came a little earlier so I was able to walk around, do a little sightseeing before I skated.
When the season began, people were wondering how you'd handle school and skating, and could you excel at both? And obviously now we've seen that you can excel at both. So are you surprised? Is there satisfaction, or is there both in that?
I guess a sign of relief, because I finished my first quarter at UCLA, and I know I can do it. I can juggle both skating and school. And for the people out there that didn't believe in me, well, it's okay. But, you know, it's good. It's like a confident booster, and I know going to nationals and worlds that I can juggle both.
Last thing, we're going to see something new in the interpretive free, are we not? And are you excited about it?
I'm really excited. It's a fun program. It's from Jewel, and it's hands, and I can't wait to do it.
We can't wait to see it. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Dee. We'll see Michelle